So I was asked about Jon Jones, right? And I left him off the Mount Rushmore of fighters. I left him and Anderson Silva. To that, Jon Jones didn't respond. DC, I was a high school champ, JUCO national champ, youngest UFC champion, greatest in MMA history, a lifetime of lost victories and sacrifice, and this guy wants to write it all off as steroids. Honestly, it's insulting, but I can't help but laugh, knowing it was God's given ability that made him feel so inferior. That's Jon Jones. That was his response.
Daniel, they're all like that. I mean, I could bring Barry Bonds into it or McGuire. Like, everybody goes down that road where they cheat the rules because they somewhere had an insecurity. They somewhere wanted an edge, and then they come back and go, but I could have done it anyway. It's like, well, maybe, but you didn't think you could. If you thought you could, you would have not have put a synthetic chemical substance into your ass. It's just one of those things. And Jon really gets upset about it. That DC, he doesn't deny the hit and runs. He doesn't deny the cocaine allegations. He doesn't. That's the one. That's the one that bothers him. The picogram and the couple of failed tests. And I mean, I'll just share with you, that's a very common thing with athletes. I do believe he could be right. I do believe Jon could have been the champion of the world without steroids. But somewhere within him, at some point, he doubted that. And that's the life he chose.
Бой Ислам Макхачев против Мадалены. От тебя прозвучало о том, что это будет самый тяжелый бой в карьере Ислама. Почему?
Ну, мы не можем сразу все карты раскрывать, потому что наши соперники тоже нас слушают. Но скажу так, что я давно слежу за Мадаленой. Он как боец очень интересный. Тогда, конечно, у меня даже в голове не было насчет боя Ислама и Мадалены, но судя по его скиллам, по его технике, по его ударке, судя по тому, как он защищается против борцов, а он дрался с борцами. Рамазан хорошо борется, Гилберт Бронс хорошо борется, Белал Мухаммад хорошо борется. Он дрался с такими ребятами, у кого длинные рычаги, тот же Холланд. Ну, то есть он дрался и с борцами, и с ударниками, и с физически крепкими ребятами. Он такой, знаешь, проверку прошел, 9-0 UFC чемпион. У него та команда, которая готовила Волконовского на Ислама. Вот это все вместе, если сопоставить, я вижу в нем очень грозного соперника.
Вот теперь скажи, не будем за спину смотреть Мадалену, но если бы не было Мадалены, то как дальше выглядит ситуация в 77? Кто может оказаться напротив Ислама в клетке? И там два слова о каждом из них.
Я вижу 77 Шавката как соперника, да, вот, вызывающего уважение, во-первых, во-вторых, опасения. Шавкат, Белял, Ян Герри я бы не считал бы таким грозным соперником. Шавкат, Белял, даже еще один мало. Шон Брэди я не вижу. Стилистически слишком удобный. Ислам его стойко перебьет, бороться у Ислама в ноге останется. Не вижу Шон Брэди такого грозного соперника. Он, конечно, крепкий, хороший боец, но не вижу. Шавкат и Белял, и Мадалена.
And I knew that you'd watched Conor a bunch.
Yeah.
Did you use him as a role model at all?
100%. Like, the way he carried himself into fights, the confidence, his confidence to say what he thought was gonna. I'm gonna knock this dude out round 2. I'm gonna do it. Like, I got a lot out of that, and I was like, okay, I can be confident like that. And I feel like I got lost almost in a sense where I wanted to be like Conor too much instead of being like myself.
When do you think that was?
I feel like I would say like the first Merab fight, I almost like, it was my second title defense, and I was like, I want this to be big. I didn't feel like it was big. I didn't feel like Merab was a big name. I felt like I had to force it. It was at the Sphere. Like, I felt like I had to like create something, and I didn't like how that made me feel. In a sense, I'm like, because I didn't hate Merab. I would have loved to knock him out. I would love anybody if I want to knock out without it being personal.
Yeah.
But I felt like I made that one too personal, and I didn't like that. But that was kind of the only time I feel like I really forced anything. The Cheeto beef I felt was real. Like, I didn't like that. Like, that was a real one.
October 4th, baby.
I'm gonna knock out Cody Shanahan. Sorry, Cody. Going to sleep, baby.
Islam and Ilya is not this massive fight that people are trying to make believe it is. It could, with a little bit of time. I'm just sharing for you. Those guys are a little bit too close to the trees to see the forest. Ilya Topuria versus Paddy the Baddy does a bigger gate than Ilya Topuria versus Islam. Right now, you put a belt around Islam, maybe we're having a different conversation.
Как тебе выступление Хамзата Чимаева? Он сейчас стал чемпионом 84 килограмма. Как тебе бой против Дюплесси?
Да, Хамзат, я поздравляю его с этой победой. Он доказал, показал, насколько он мощный, что он может над сильным бойцом. Он 5 раундов доминирует в борьбе. Я думаю, это нелегко. Он это заслужил. Мои поздравления.
Хамзат допускал переход 63. Тот в теории допускаешь вот такой поединок против Хамзата?
Не знаю, я пока на этом дивизионе, если кто-то захочет перейти, осмотрит мой пояс, я всегда говорю добро пожаловать. Нету проблем. Если перейдет, нету проблем.
And I'll be transparent. I like Raja, and obviously I adore Rampage. Me and Rampage have a great relationship. I love Rampage. And it's just by nature, my initial thought was when I heard about this, and I spoke with Rampage. When I heard about this, I went, all right, how can I defend Raja? I look at all the videos. I watched the full live stream and all that. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Oh,
I can't, you can't defend this. I see this, it's so sad. Because he was just getting started, and that all goes away if this veteran pro wrestler decides to press charges. If that pro wrestler goes, this was a bit or this was a work, and he just thought that's how it works, I'm not pressing charges, Raja's still going to take a lot of heat online, but you're not doing jail time. Then we can figure it out. But if that dude wakes up and somebody's in his ear and goes, dude, you gotta make this dude pay. He has to learn a lesson and he presses charges. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough. Attempted murder, aggravated assault, it's gonna be tough. We're talking about felony, you know.
Ooh, yeah, no, those are full on, like, I'm fucking beating the you punches.
Did you see the slam?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So what do you think? Like, here's
cool. I feel like that's
jail time probably.
He'll probably go to jail.
Speaking on Raja Jackson's incident, Strickland said, Jackson's kid shouldn't go to jail. Prison should always be a last resort. I was arrested at 19 for 2 felony, a GBIs. I would have spent 5 to 6 years in prison if the district attorney had its way. After 6 years in a cell, coming out with nothing, being indoctrinated with gangs and violence, I guarantee I would have killed someone. There was one guy telling me about how he picked up a murder charge, and I remembered being impressed by him. That would have been my future. Instead, I plead and took 100 days jail or work release, a ton of anger management, and a decent amount of victim restitution, after a miserable 2 years of court. Luckily, a lawyer took my case for free because I didn't have a dollar to my name. Bottom line is, it's not about the person in prison, it's about who they become when they're out of prison. And I believe if I wasn't offered that deal, I would be dead today, and more than likely would have resulted in someone else's death as well. My 2 cents, rehabilitation over prison always.
Yeah, Raja wasn't aware. Raja didn't know what was going on. He just thought he was going and talking to those dudes. That's some up ass shit, man. These motherfuckers playing on. They look. They my son. They playing with my motherfucking DNA. They playing with my motherfucking name. I'm the only motherfucker that can with my son. Nobody else on this fucking planet better with my motherfucking son. Man, he's safe. He told me he's safe. But I saw exactly what happened from that clip. That W. Cal Cocktails was sending that clip so fast. Them motherfuckers playing on my motherfucking name. They playing my motherfucking DNA. Man, I will go there and I'll fuck up all them motherfucking pro wrestlers son ain't no motherfucking pro wrestler. He don't know how to sell that shit. He don't know how to do none of that shit. We MMA fighters, we get dirty for real. We don't sell shit. We don't give you nothing. We don't give you a damn thing. You gotta get what you earn in my motherfucking sport. We don't play that motherfucking shit. We do motherfucking real alphas. We ain't pretending around this motherfucker. And you motherfuckers come with my son, y'all gotta go through me first. Come meet me at the motherfucking gym. Don't with my motherfucking bloodline.
A friend of Stuart posted, Stuart Smith is a beloved friend and longtime uncle of mine. I got the chance to speak with him via my father, Fernando Marrero. His case was not as positive as I had hoped. I know and hope he will make a full recovery. Stu has been nothing but gracious and kind to me and my family. To see him like this pains my heart. I believe that Knox Pro is at fault for these events. To have allowed this to happen is beyond belief. Honestly, I'm upset. Stuart Smith's brother, Andrew Smith, released a statement saying, "Good morning. Thank you for the outpouring of support. Stuart is conscious and does have some recollection of events from the day of the attack. Thank you everyone for reaching out. It's been difficult to get back to everyone individually. We will be setting up something for anyone wishing to donate. I will update with a link when possible. He's currently resting and says thank you for the love and support."
What actually happened to Stu? How bad are his injuries?
Broken facial bones is from what I'm hearing. Missing teeth. Has no recollection of what happened. Incoherent. And then even from the people closest to it now that I'm disassociating with, they won't even put up the full story. Stu's pretty fucked up. I'll put it this way. What happened yesterday is he choked on his own blood.
On his own teeth, I heard.
Yeah, teeth and blood.
And he lost all of his teeth? Right.
A lot of them, yeah. Broken facial bones. He was out on the slam, and then the guy had made contact multiple times. I remember seeing that, kind of being in shock, and then I just went. Aside of that, running in, there was other people that could have got involved that I made eye contact with, but they just stayed by the stage. Let me put it this way. I'm sorry to Stu that the people that said that they were your friends let this happen.